Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys can't tell, the background is different. I am in a new filming space. So much has been going on this summer. It is absolutely crazy. So I thought what I would do is just kind of do a get ready with me, chit chat with you guys, and update you guys on all the stuff that's been going on. I feel like I'm a little dark. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get ready. I'm going to be using some new products today. I already have my tape on, my lip balm on. I'm going to be using some new Lorac palettes that I picked up. I got the Unzipped Desert Sunset one, and then I got the Downtown LA Urban Artist one. This one does have a blush and highlight in here, as well as 4 eyeshadows that are all matte. And then the Sunset one looks like this. It's very warm toned. I was torn between getting the Sunset one and the Mountain one, I think, that I really liked as well. Really, I wanted all 3, but I just decided to get one and be, have a little bit of self-control. I'm just using my Essence Color Intensifying eyeshadow base. So, okay, you guys, this summer, I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to the camera in such a long time because things have just been insane. So let's back it up all the way to the beginning of June. Beginning of June, my sister gets married, which was awesome. And then so before my sister gets married, we find out that my dad has kidney cancer. Sister gets married beginning of June, well, like June 10th, and then 8 days later, my uncle passes away, and then let's see, so that was at the end of, that was like June 18th he died. So then my sister's birthday was July 3rd, and we had like that kind of stuff going on. And then I'm still living with my parents, but so I used to have my stuff upstairs, like my bedroom, and then in my sister's old room I had my filming stuff. But now I'm in the basement. So I moved everything down to the basement. So I have like a little living area over there. And then I have my filming stuff right here, and then my bedroom is in the bedroom, and we have a full bath down here too. So that's what I have been doing all summer. And so it's just been so crazy between moving and stuff. And that's why you guys have seen mainly like declutter videos, is because I didn't have a filming space really, like a backdrop and just like my lights and everything set up. It was kind of all in boxes for a couple weeks, so it was just nuts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Sunset palette and take this one called Cyrus, I think is what it's called. Couldn't tell if that was a P or an R. I'm just going to put that right under the brow bone here. It's like a shimmery color. It's really pretty. So that's kind of what's been happening this summer. It's just been insane. And so I'm so happy to finally like have everything kind of organized again. I feel like kind of like my life back on track. Because, oh yeah, that's another huge thing. My dad also had surgeries to get rid of the kidney cancer. He had his kidney taken out. So that was huge as well. So that was something that kind of, I had to deal with and everything. And plus working full time, and it's crazy sometimes. So happy everything is mellowed out and we're getting back to normal. I'm going to take Dunes, which is like this light warm brown. These Lorac shadows, of course, kick up a little bit because it's Lorac. But because of that, they blend so well. So that's what's been going on in my life this summer. Surgeries and people dying and, moving and everything else. Because, yeah, I didn't really move out of my parents' house, obviously. But I did move everything from my bedroom to the basement. And the reason I did this is because I did really want to move out. But I realized I would have to like adjust my student loans, and that would make my interest rates go up a lot higher, and it was just, and I would still be stressed out because let's get real, I'm a social worker. I don't make like a ton of money. And so it just was kind of not worth it. And like when your parents let you live there for free, it's kind of like, why would you throw that away, And this was actually my mom's idea. Me moving to the basement was her idea, because she was like, well, that way you can kind of have your own little living space and, have like your privacy when you want it, and you have a bedroom and a full bath, so it's like kind of nice. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you're a genius. And so it took a while, but we got it all figured out. I will like show you guys all of it if you want to, but I mean, it's not like a full apartment. It's just my parents' basement. But hey, I don't mind it. Okay, now I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna use Sandstorm, which is just a little bit deeper. It's the other matte. I think I wanna do some of these like reds and pinks. And I know I said I was over the warm eyeshadow palettes. Like when I did my anti-haul and I talked about the Naked Heat, I was like, I'm over warm eyeshadow palettes. I know. But then I saw this one. The reason I really didn't buy the Naked Heat was because I thought that it was kind of dull. I don't know why I thought that, but I mean, I don't even know if I've seen it in person. But like in pictures and stuff, it just looked very like dull. The purple was dull. The oranges were like, I felt like, where this one like screams at you, you know, with like these really bright like reds and like this bright purple. I just feel like it's like more of an oomph to it. So I feel like I can hang with this one way more than I could the others. Okay, Sunset and Sunrise are very similar. This is Sunset and then this is Sunrise. I don't know which one I want to do. I think I might do Sunset, the darker one. And I'm just going to use a Morphe M333 brush. And, oh, it's super pigmented. This is why, especially with Lorac eyeshadows, I always do my eyes first because they are pretty powdery. And so the fallout can be pretty strong with it. But they blend so well. So I'm taking this literally all over the lid. And I will clean it up a little bit, but that's really fun. And I'm also going to use a gold liquid liner today. I'm going to try the new Maybelline, what are they called? The Master Precise Inks. I got the gold one. I've talked about the purple one before, and I really liked it. And I really want to try the gold with this look. I think it'll be really cool. That is a warm eye if I ever did see one. So yeah, so because I've been off though of YouTube for a little bit, I have been thinking of a lot of video ideas. And so I have a lot coming for you guys, which is really exciting. I'm just gonna mix Sandstorm and Dunes and kind of just blend that color out. So I have a lot coming for you guys. I'm really excited. My empties bin is huge. I have to film an empties video. So I am really excited about getting back to filming and like back to some normalcy in my life. Okay, now I'm going to take Joshua Tree, which is your really dark matte brown in the palette. You get 3 mattes in here and 2, 4, 6, 7 shimmers. I couldn't think of the word for a second. So I really am getting ready because me and my boyfriend are going out to dinner tonight with some of my friends. So that will be fun. So I really, wanted to try to film. So I was like, oh, perfect. I'll just do a get ready with me and like a little catch-up session. Just kind of throwing that in the outer corner. And I'm bringing it in on the lid a little bit. Not intentionally, but I'm doing it. Now I'm going to take the same brush that I used, the Morphe one, and just sort of run the red back over it. I'm going to take a little bit more of Dunes and just sort of blend everything out. I wanted to see if I needed to use any colors from the Downtown LA palette, but because that one is all mattes, but I guess I don't really need to. That's pretty, right? Do we like that? Just sort of blend it all up a little bit. So my backdrop looks pretty cool. Now you guys can't really see it because I didn't really, I wasn't like sitting down as I was planning it, so that kind of sucks. Gotta figure that out. But I'm really excited to get back to filming like I was saying. So if you guys have any video requests, leave them down below. I'm trying to find, here it is, my e.l.f. makeup lock and seal. What I do with this, you guys, a lot of people ask me, and I show it in a lot of videos, I just take some on the back of my hand and kind of spread it around and then dab it over the eyes just to set everything, because I'm not kidding. This will legit set all of your eyeshadow, and it will not crease, it will not move. I just don't really like open my eyes very much yet. So I'm going to shake up, like it's a little cough, this Maybelline eyeliner. This one is in Solar Gold. I swatched it earlier when I got it. I think it was yesterday I bought it, and it was kind of sheer. So I really wanted it to be, oh wait, now it looks okay. Maybe I just needed to shake it up. I know with the purple one, I had to go over it a couple times. So, you know, I feel like maybe with the gold, that will be the same thing. But, you know, I mean, it's a fun liner. Now, if this was like a black eyeliner and I had to do that every single day, I would be like, no thanks. But because these are just like fun colors that I don't wear all the time, I am going to wing it out still though. Because it ain't me if it ain't a wing. I love a good wing. What am I saying? Oh yeah, if I had to do this every day, I would be like, no thanks. But it's just like an occasional thing. And these don't burn my eyes. The NYX ones, the NYX like glitter eyeliners, burn the living poop out of my eyeballs. That would be really gross if that were like actually a thing. So all the liner is done. And that's what the eye look looks like so far. I think it looks really cool. I like it. Let me throw this away. Okay. I like it a lot. I think it looks awesome. What I'm doing is I'm just taking makeup wipe and getting all that red out that was falling all over the face. Like, I just think it's fun. It's something different. You know, it's, I don't know, on the weekends I always like to do something fun because during the week I have to keep it pretty, like, you know, neutral for work. Okay, moving on to the face. I have a couple, like a new primer and a new foundation I've been obsessed with. This is the Soft Cover Pore Balm Primer from the brand Botanic Farm. I saw this on Ulta and it was only like 18 bucks, and I love my Catrice primer, the one that looks like this, and I was like, huh, I've never heard of this brand. I want to see what it's all about. I think it's a Korean beauty brand because I can't really read the directions or anything because it's in like a Mandarin or Korean kind of language. And so this one says it's a soft textured pore balm primer that controls shine and sebum and covers up noticeable pores and uneven skin texture. It really does, you guys. Like, this is an amazing primer. So I will say the first layer, like the first time you use it, it feels a little thin, but it does get thicker the more you kind of work your finger into it. But it still feels very thin on the face and it doesn't feel greasy. I was nervous because when you think of a balm, you know, you usually think of something that's like really greasy, but this is not at all. It's amazing. I'm so obsessed with it. So I'm just going to kind of just put that all over the skin, right here especially, a little bit on the chin, nose, forehead, just a little, because it really does, it helps fill in the lines too. And I already have lines on my forehead, you guys. I guess I'm just a very expressive human being. I don't know. Okay, just got out of the shower too, so my hair is like air drying. And then the number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation. Obsessed. I got this at Target somewhat recently because they had like a 20% off on the cartwheel app. And so I was like, oh, I want to try the Beautifully Matte Foundation because, you know me, I have oily skin. So I love a good matte foundation. And, you know, I've heard really good things about the Boots number 7 foundations. So I tried this and it is amazing. I am wearing the shade Warm Ivory and that's a pretty good shade match for me. So I'm just going to beauty sponge this all over the skin. So like I was saying earlier, I have a lot of good videos coming. I have like a super cheap makeup haul and review for you guys. I went to Dollar General and Five Below So I have that stuff that needs to be talked about. I have, well, I was going to review the new Lorac stuff, like those two palettes, and then they came out with a satin lip pencil. Like they have their matte lip pencils, and they came out with one that's a satin finish, but I lost it. I don't know where it is. I think it like got lost in the shuffle of me moving or something. I don't know. I mean, moving like rooms, not necessarily like moving houses. So I have no idea where that went. So I don't know if I'll do that now that I don't have the lip product anymore. What else? I have a lot more declutter videos that I filmed that are coming up, and I kind of want to do the boyfriend tag. I feel like that might be kind of fun for you guys to like actually get to know Corey a little bit better, you know? Because yeah, he did the guesses the makeup tag video, but he didn't actually do like, I don't know, I feel like you guys didn't actually get to like know him in that video. I'm sorry if this is a little dark. Like, I know I have a navy blue wall behind me and I'm still kind of playing with the lighting and stuff. So it'll get better, hopefully, if it's not good right now. Okay. So then, I think it's all blended pretty well. For corrector, going in with this Kokie one in Be Bright. It's in Peach. These were actually sent to me from Octoly, and they're really good. I really like them. I sometimes, like, if doing my makeup, like, for work, I would put the green on my nose before my foundation, because some days, well, most days, as my foundation wears off, it wears off around my nose, and then it'll start to look really red, like the redness will peek through. And ever since I've got these, I got the green one too, and the yellow and the purple. And I put that on first, and it really helps make my nose not look super red throughout the day. So the struggle of doing your eyeshadow first is like getting right here when you're doing concealer. For concealer, I'm going in with my Outlast by Covergirl. Just gonna take a little bit of that. I'm gonna take a little bit of the purple concealer from Kokie and just stick it right in the center just to kind of brighten up a little bit.
Bye, honey.
Bye, love you. Another video idea that I saw Emily Noel do, she actually just posted this today. It was the nothing over $5, and she did her makeup in 5 minutes. I feel like that would be like a really fun challenge to do. See, that purple just really kind of brightens everything up, like right in the center. It's really pretty. So I thought that video idea might be kind of fun, because you know me, I love a good bargain. And the brushes I'm trying out right now, you guys, are so awesome. They're from Real Techniques, and they're called like the blue brushes or something. I don't know. I will put the information below. They're very sturdy. I feel like these are going to be a little bit more expensive than your regular Real Techniques. They kind of match my decor. I got these sent to me through Octoly. They are so incredibly soft, like much softer than even your typical Real Techniques. Usually Real Techniques is pretty dang soft, and these are like so good. I feel like these might almost be like the Bold Metals line, like a little higher end. But I got the B02 and B03. This one is amazing for under eye setting powder. Kind of reminds me of my e.l.f. small tapered brush, except it's just like a little bit bigger. Obviously this one's much cleaner because I haven't used it as much as that e.l.f. one. So I'm not going to like bake or anything crazy. I'm just going to set the under eyes. I don't really like to bake. I mean, I like to bake, but I don't like to bake my face because it makes me just feel so crepey and dry, and I feel like it makes me look very old to where I just don't like it. I don't know, maybe I'm not using the right powders, the right concealers or something, but in my eyes, I don't know. I just look weird with it. I don't like it. So then I'm going to take the B03 brush. This one is like very dense. You honestly, not very, very dense, but you could probably use this for foundation if you wanted like a looser brush. And I'm just going to set like the nose. Oh my God, there's powder everywhere. And just the chin. Because with this foundation, it is a little bit drier, so you don't have to like use a whole bunch of it. You don't have to use a whole bunch of powder, I mean. so I'm not going to. Okay. It's getting messy. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, and yeah, I will be right back. Okay, eyebrows are done. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie, NYC Sunny. Anyone else obsessed? And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take the same BO3 brush from Real Techniques. I actually really like to use this for bronzer. And all I did was powder with it today, so it won't be that big of a deal. Just because you can kind of contour with it, like a soft contour, you know? And just sort of bronze the perimeter of the face. That's a lot of bronzer. Ooh, girl, I got a little heavy-handed with that. We're just going to need to blend that out a little bit. We need to blend that out a little bit up top. Just take this Real Techniques big old powder brush. Doesn't have any, well, probably has like leftover product on it, but I'm just kind of dusting some of that away. Because it might not look that scary on camera, but in person it was like real intense. Okay, lower lash line. Let's go ahead and just finish the eyes up. What do I want to do on the lower lash line? I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of Joshua Tree. It's like that dark brown. And just try to press that into the lash line. Okay. And then maybe to kind of like tie in the gold that's been going on, I'm going to take, like that's going on with the liner. I'm going to take a little bit of Illusion. It's this like gold color. And just buff out Joshua Tree. I might actually put the eyeliner on the lower lash line. Why not, right? The more sparkles, the better. I feel like that's kind of cool. Too late now. If I don't like it, well, rip. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a little pencil brush and go in with that sunset color that I used all over the lid. And just sort of take that like right below the eyeliner. I feel like maybe this will also kind of help everything tie together. Which, yeah, I feel like that helped kind of tie what we got going on the upper lid to the lower lash line. Okay, I am going to go in with the blush in this palette and the highlight in this palette. Actually, I'm just going to take both. This one is Art Deco. It's just a matte, like mauve type of color. And I'm just sort of gonna put that on the cheeks. I always kind of overdo it with blush. I love blush, so for me, the more, the merrier. I love it. And then for highlight, I'm actually gonna use this Morphe brush. This is a 501. I'm obsessed with this brush. I'm gonna take the highlighter. It's called Art Walk. This does have some shimmer to it. It's not a matte highlighter. It's the only thing in this palette that isn't matte. They came out with like, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 8 of these palettes. And and I just got this one and I got it online and I didn't really read the description or anything, so I didn't know it was all matte. But I actually don't really mind it. You know, this is a little too pinky, this highlight is, for this look. So, that's my bronzers. I moved my highlighters into another drawer. Where is the one I want? It's the L'Oreal Gilded Honey. Just to sort of gold things up a little bit and make it not so like icy. Yeah. I'm not really precise in my highlight. Like some people have like a stripe and I don't like to do that. I don't care if it really makes my pores look bigger. I like to just sort of... That sunrise or sunset color, I get them confused, is almost like purpley red. Cool. Okay. Now, okay, let's do eyeliner. I'm not going in with like black liquid liner or anything like that because I already did the glitter liner. But I do want, here, a brown pencil liner. This is Urban Decay Lush on my lower lash line. So now I'm going to go ahead and do mascara off camera, just because it's just mascara. I'm using my Essence I Heart Extreme and CoverGirl Clump Crusher. It's like hilarious. And then I'll come back and do lips and finish this look up. Mascara is on. I feel like with the waterline being brown and the mascara, the lower lash line doesn't look as intense now. I am obsessed with this makeup look, you guys. I love this eye look. I think it looks so pretty. So for lips, I have 3 different options. I don't know. No, that one, and like a hot pink. Oh, it's too bright. So, okay. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inked in Believer. I just recently picked up this color. I have 3 of them back there. But this is the Liquid Matte Powder from Kokie. This was sent to me from Outlast. And I really like this formula. I got 3 of them. I got this one, which is in Duchess. I got Garnet, which is the red, and I wore this last weekend, and it was beautiful. And then I also got Star Status, which is like a really fiery coral. It's gorgeous. I really like this formula. So, I feel like with the glitter, I definitely want to do something matte because of the glitter. I think I'm kind of going towards the Kokie shade because this one might be too much. Although, what's too much? But still, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm going to be eating Mexican food, so I don't want to be like, you know, having purple all over me. I'm just going to use my Milani Retractable Pencil in Most Natural. So, it's a little brownie nude. It's a little bit deeper. It's not necessarily like a nude, but yeah, that lip color with this, really pretty. And this formula is so good, you guys. I love that. All right, let's shake out the hair. That's what having naturally curly hair is all about. You just kind of shake it out, let it air dry, call it a day. Whew, might need to blow dry the top for some volume, but that is this makeup look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was so good to be back filming again. Like I said, leave any video request down in the comments below. And I'm just like so happy to be back filming. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!